Hi guys, welcome to this video about being at a crossroads, so making a decision. I encourage you to stay and listen to the intro because this is not a usual video. This is kind of, well, you can do this more than one way. So the idea of this video is like sometimes we're at a crossroad and we don't know what to choose. Should I stay or should I go, right? Should I stay in this relationship or should I go out on my own? Should I stay in this job or should I find another job? Or maybe sometimes we have two job offers. Should I take this job or should I take another job? Or should I go with my friend to Spain or should I take this job instead? Right? Sometimes we don't know which way to go because we're kind of stuck in a situation maybe and we can't really feel what's true for us. So this is designed as like you choose two piles or maybe more depending on how many options you got, but you can also use it as one pile actually. So I'm going to start with the one pile first here. So if you wanted to, let's say you met a new person and you're interested in them, like maybe on a friendship level or romantic level, or like this person, I want them to be a part of my life. If I invest in this person, what is going to happen? So for that, you can choose like a normal pick a pile or pick a card and just choose one card, or if there's two cards or whatever, it talks to you. The other way to use this is saying, okay, let's say in a relationship, should I stay or should I go? So you got two options. So the thing is, you close your eyes and you say to yourself, this pile I'm gonna pick here, I want to represent me staying in this relationship. And then you open your eyes and let's say you are drawn to this here, pile number 3. Then that is the answer for you staying, what's going to happen if you stay in this relationship. Then you're going to close your eyes again and say, I want a card that represents me leaving this relationship then, and what is going to happen if I take that path. You're going to open your eyes again and maybe you see this card number 5 here, maybe you're attracted to that. So that has the answer to what is going to happen if you leave the relationship. So you have to be aware of what kind of theme, what is it you want the answer, what is what is going to happen if I choose this, and then find the pile for that. So it's important that you know the path the card is going to represent, okay? Otherwise, I don't think it's going to work really. So, and there can be multiple paths, like there can be 3 paths also, right? And again, you can also use it with just one, like what would happen, like maybe you're stable where you are, but you got a job offer in another part of the world, and you're not sure if you should take it, then that could be like, what happens if I take the job? That could be one pile, and then that's fine. Or you can say, what will happen if I take the job, pick a pile, and then what will happen if I don't take the job, if I stay on the path that I am, where I am now, and then pick another pile, right? So that's how it works. I hope that makes sense, guys. Remember, this is a general reading and it's so important that only you know what is true for you. So all I'm saying here in this video is, first of all, it's general, so it's not your specific energy I'm tuning into, but also it's guidance, right? If it doesn't resonate with you, it's not true for you. You have to, only you know what's true for you. Only you know what is real for you, right? Which path you need to go. So this is guidance. This is for something like, if it resonates, then yeah, you're probably, it's the thing is, guys, it's things that we already know deep inside. I'm just bringing it up to the surface, right? And your intuition found this video and your intuition is going to choose the piles. So this is all about you. You have these answers inside of you already. I'm just here to channel it out in some kind of words that can make sense, that maybe you couldn't get to the surface on your own, right? So yeah, I think that's about it. So we got six cards here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And yeah, if you haven't picked your pile or piles, please put this video on pause because we're gonna jump to card number 1 now. Door number 1. I'm just gonna start off by saying, if you haven't watched the intro, go back and watch the intro, because I'm gonna explain how you can use this video, because it's not just picking one pile, it's picking like at least 2 piles, because it's at a crossroad. So, you know, taking this road or taking this road, or taking this road or taking no road, you know. So if you watch the intro, you know how this works, and I'm gonna tell you about this doorway if you're going down this path that you chose. So let's see what this card says. It says, Hummingbird Song, nectar of sweetness and joy it brings, the hummingbird's healing as medicine it sings. So something about healing, and I'm feeling here about something going deep within. So choosing this path will lead you down a road of going deep within. Yes. So we got a lot of cards here. I actually want to talk. There's one specific for romance. I'm gonna do that one last. So let's see the others. Push to surfers. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. So going down this road will actually push you to the surface. It will take you out of stagnation. And there's a lot of, because we're going deep within, there's a lot of lessons here, and there's a lot of deep healing. So there will be a surge of energy, because you need that in terms of healing. Let's see what else we got. The gift of neutrality. The gift of being neutral, right? Balance is a work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but resides side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So going down this road, first of all, I'm seeing this is a very fiery energy with this color here. Again, going within, because we got this. I'm not sure what kind of animal this is. It's kind of octopus snail thingy maybe, but it seems like it's in a shell, right? It's going within. So a lot of fire by going within and discovering who you are and healing deeper wounds. And there's a lesson here of balance. So going down this road will help you. Well, it will be challenging is what I hear, because it is challenging to discover this balance inside of you. You have to unblock and you have to heal parts of yourself to get to that balance, right? So the only way out is going through, is what I'm hearing. Yes, what else we got? Power of attraction. Yeah, this is great, because when you're going down this road, you will be a very attractive person. Because the thing here is, when we start to focus on ourselves and our own healing and releasing the blockages within, we're going to get there's gonna come some kind of light out of us, you know. You're gonna shine somehow, and people are gonna see that, and people are gonna be attracted to that, because again, with the balance here, with the feminine and the masculine energy, and creating something in the middle, inside of you, right? This is not with another person. This is inside of you. So this is an opportunity to get this balance and to get this feminine and masculine parts of you heal, so they can come together and work together more efficiently, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, so you are gonna attract new kind of people into your life, because you're gonna be a match to a new kind of energy, because you're changing your energy. We got big bold vision. Yeah, I love this. So we got something with throat chakra, third eye chakra, and the crown chakra here, and the bee, busy as a bee, I'm hearing. So this is I'm feeling here as well, when you've entered this door, this path, there's no way back. There's no returning, because you're gonna, you know that thing with awakening, like when you open your eyes, you can't close them again. When you know, you can't unknow. So when you go down this road, you're gonna discover so many things about yourself and the world and people around you, and it's just gonna be like an eye-opening experience, and you're not gonna be able to go back. You don't want to go back. This is the new you. Yeah, cool. So activation in the throat chakra, speaking your truth, learning the truth, speaking your mind is also what I'm hearing. Stop wearing a false self mask, right? Stop not wanting to see what's real in the world. And third eye with the greater intuition, like the feeling in your stomach, right? When something is right or something is off. And crown chakra is a greater connection to the universe and an easier way of going with the flow. And I see here, if we cut down in the middle here, she is symmetrical. So again, with the balance, right? Then we got expansion. I love this. This makes so much sense. Yeah, expansion. That when you're gonna when you are gonna be awakening. Let's try that again. When you are awakening in this process, there's gonna be this expansion, and again, you're gonna see the world in a whole new way, and it's just and yourself for that matter. You're gonna see yourself in a whole new light, and I'm hearing see yourself for who you truly are, actually. Harmony, yes, with the balance here we got it again, right? You see this here, going deeper within. This is the healing path. So our healing path is a spiral. It's like let's say out here we have a wound, right? Let's say it's the wound of not of feeling unlovable. So you have this wound of feeling unlovable, and on this life path, you're going to come across this wound, and it's going to get triggered, and you have a chance to heal the wound. So you heal the wound and you go on with your life, and it's going to come back further in, and you're going to be triggered again because there's a deeper healing, and you go on with your life and you come back here, and it's going to be triggered again. So it's on the line, right? So it's going to be, things are going to be triggered, the same kind of the dynamics. It's going to be triggered again and again in our life because it's a deeper healing every time. But every time we got new tools, and every time we got one step closer, right? So it can feel sometimes when we're in this personal development, right? It can feel like one step forward and two step backs, because we get triggered, and because it feels like, oh my God, I'm back here again. But you're not. It just feels like that because it's a deeper healing of that wound. So harmony, yes, guidance, let's say, ask for guidance. The divine will meet you every need. The divine will meet your every need. So I like that because we got the crown chakra here. So ask for help from your angels and guides. They are here to help you, and you're going to get a bigger, because you're expanding your crown chakra and also the third eye, you're going to get a greater feeling actually of your guides, angels and guides, and the universe in whole. So just ask for help. Ask for help is what I'm hearing. Rest and rejuvenation. So I'm hearing this here is actually an advice when you're taking this path. It's so important that you rest and rejuvenate. This means that you rest physically. It means that you're resting mentally, like with meditation and stuff like that. Going out in nature, going within is the more you go within, the easier you're gonna feel when you're off balance, and the easier. Oh my God, my words today, you guys. The easier it is to get triggered, but when you get triggered, it's also easier to heal that trigger, because you're getting rid of so many blockages that it's easier to feel yourself in whole, in total, your body, your soul, your mind, whatever. So it's so important that you give yourself the rest. The rest from dramatic people or dramatic situations, stressful situations, physically as well. Don't, it's good to see the world, it's good to explore, it's good to get out there and stuff like that. But it's also important that you take time to yourself and that you rest. If you feel that your body needs to rest, don't go saying to yourself, oh, I just need to push it further. Because in this process here, you're learning to listen to your body, and it's not listening to your body to say, I'm just going to push it further. Because you're just going to push on the problem, and it's going to come back and retaliate on you. It's going to come back tenfold. And yeah. Now is the time to listen to your body. So let's see with the romance, specifically, if you're going down this path, what you're gonna learn or what you're gonna experience with the romance. Yes. Codependency. So codependency is when we have needs that we want other people to meet. So let's say we have here the wound of feeling unlovable. We want someone else to tell us, to make us feel lovable. But the problem is that it's codependency, because the wound is only going to heal from within, right? So only you can heal the wound of feeling unlovable. You're going to have to go back in your childhood and figure out where did this come from, because no one is unlovable. Everybody is lovable. And there's a situation here, or maybe long term, maybe more than one situation, where you got the idea that you were unlovable. So it's important, actually, when you go on this journey here, going down this road, that realizing in your romantic relationships, that you have a tendency to get codependent, right? So when you get triggered, you want someone else to heal you, and you're putting on what you call that, a responsibility on someone else's shoulder that they shouldn't take on. And it's going to put a strain on your relationship, and it's going to get your relationship out of balance. So this here journey you're about to embark on, if you choose this path, is that you're going to discover, it's going to be difficult, it's not easy to the self-development and going so deep within that I see this path it's not easy. It's going to be a lot of triggers on the way, and there's going to be a lot of times when you're going to say, fuck this shit, I'm going to throw the towel in, I don't care anymore, I'm just going to go back to what I used to be, whatever, this is too hard. And like an hour later, it's like, okay, I can't go back, I'm awakened now, I can't close my eyes, I can only go forward. This sucks. Especially if you feel stuck, right? So just remember that this is just a path in your spiral and your healing that you're getting, feels like 2 steps back, but really it is because you're going deeper within, right? It's like when you go to school. First grade, second grade is more difficult than first grade, third grade is more difficult than second, on and on like that. It's the same thing we do. We learn the languages, we learn math, we learn science and stuff like that. But it's going to be more difficult for each grade. And that's the same thing about life and healing. And when you go within like this and get all the tools to remove the blockages and do the healing, it's going to be frustrating when you feel like you're stuck somewhere where you don't have the tools, but you have to ask your angels and guides, ask the universe for the tools, because they're going to bring it to you in form of other people or classes or healing sessions or workplace or whatever. Be open is what I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing you are much in your shell. You need to come out of your shell. You need to let other people push you. You need to let other people unlock you. So you need to, let's see if I can say that in the right way. Yeah, you need to open up. You need to trust is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you need to trust. So if you have this wound, for example, of feeling unlovable, it's normal that you don't trust people, because why would you when you keep encountering people who make you feel not loved, right? So there's deep wounding here that you need to go heal, and this path will definitely bring you on that healing journey, right? So I'm saying here, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be so rewarding. It's going to be so rewarding, because this here, with seeing a totally new side of yourself and lifting to a higher level, and here with the fire and transformation and the balance here and the harmony with the balance again, right? Going deeper within. And this, one of the most, like, I've traveled different places of the world, but and that's great, I love it, but no one's ever gonna experience what I experienced by going within. And I know that sounds kind of corny, but it's true, you guys, because there's only one you, and you are the only one who can explore yourself to the fullest depths depths, the fullest depths, right? Going down, going within the fullest depths of who you are. So yeah, I think like this is a nice pathway. I like it. So if you chose this door and you're thinking that this sounds good, then I gotta say good luck, because yeah, it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be worth it. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and till next time, take care. Bye. Door number 2. So I'm just gonna start off by saying, if you haven't watched the intro, go back and watch that, because this is not a regular video. This is about choosing more than one deck, because you're at a crossroad, you don't know what to do. So if you watch the intro, here we go. This door, if you choose this path, this is what it's gonna reveal for you. This is what is gonna happen. This is the road it's gonna take you down. So I'm feeling here that something grand, like a big opportunity is what I'm feeling by this door, and I'm feeling very much excited actually. Let's see what it says. Trust the universe. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe, it says. So definitely it's something about, what is meant for you will come for you, but it will come in the right time. And it will, I'm feeling with patience, and I'm feeling like letting things unfold without you taking too much control, right? Releasing control so you can easily, or more easily, hear or feel where you're supposed to go, right? Where you're guided by your guides and angels and guides. So let's see what else we got. I got one for love specifically. We're going to do that one last. But we got a lot of cards for this pile. So let's just go through. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. So you already know you're going to take this path. That's what I'm hearing. Death is transformation. Tree of Pentacles, working together. Exciting. Let's see what else we got. Magnificence. Own your magnificence. The worlds need your brilliance and grace. I'm really feeling, I felt actually already with the door that this is more like a business opportunity. I'm feeling like if I go off on my own, or if I start this with a partner, or, can I invent this, or can I be a therapist, or, something like that. And it's saying here, like, going down this path and starting your own, if it's a business thing. Either way, what it is, going down this path is going to make you stand in your life, and it's going to, you're going to own your magnificence, right? You're going to realize how magnificent you are. Yes, patience. We got that with the door as well, patience. Be patient, be willing to pass up good for great. So sometimes we don't really know what we want. I'm practicing manifestation these days, and I'm practicing that or above. So meaning that when I try to manifest something, I want that what I'm seeing for my inner eye and feeling in my body, that or above. So if I want a car, I imagine how I want the car, and I say to the universe that or above. So this or something better. And this is where the patience comes in. It is that we get when we are manifesting, or when we are when we are aligning to something, we're coming from somewhere else, from another energy, because there's something we want to pull in, or there's something we want to align to, right? So we're coming from another energy. In that transition from the energy that you're in now to the energy you want to be in, there's kind of bumps on the road. So there's going to be some, you asked for this, we're going to give you, and you say, yeah, it's not totally what I asked for, but yeah, okay, I'll take it. But what you don't realize is that you're still on the road to the thing that you wanted to manifest. It's just trickling in like that, right? So if you're going to settle, you're not going to get what you want to manifest. You're going to say, yeah, this is nice, this is pretty close, but it's not what I wanted. So I'm going to pass on that, thank you, but I want this or above. You know, this is not what I wanted. Like, this is not what I asked for. I want something more than that. So this over here is what I'm asked for. I see that you give me something in resemblance, something that looks like it, but it's not. So I'm going to pass on that, and I'm going to wait out till this comes in, right? So be patient with that. Great card. Blessings. Yes. Count your blessings. A grateful heart attracts more joy, love, and prosperity. So yeah, that's a great card. I'm just seeing here that if you choose this path, blessings going to come to you either way. With this opportunity here, and I'm feeling so much excitance. My words today, you guys, I don't know. Surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So I'm seeing here the stairs, one step at a time, and you don't have to know how to get to the goal. You just have to know what you want it to manifest. You have to know where you want to align. And you take one step at a time, and you let the universe guide you. Again, with the patience, because you are letting go of control so the universe can show you where to step next, right? Yes. Surrender to the wonder and awe. So open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. This, I feel, is something totally new to you. It's like you got this lamp with a genie inside, and you're like, what can I wish for? I don't even know what to wish for. And when you wish for it, it's going to come true. And so you're like, what? I got the car. I got the job. It was a success. I got the relationship that I wanted. What? So something here about, like, with the death also, something has to die for something new to begin. Like, it's a transformation. So the way that you're seeing life now is going to be transformed, and you're going to realize, wow, this is really possible. I didn't think this was possible. People talked about it, but I just thought it was, bullshit. It's really possible. Yeah, so surrender to that. Come to the edge. Take chances, right? You can do this. Yeah, just, again, the same feeling with like this surrender procrastination. Take action. Come to the edge. Be bold. Do this, right? And I'm hearing here, if you take this path, you're gonna have to take risks, and some of them is gonna be a success, and some of them is not gonna be a success, and that's how it goes. You learn either way. So don't be afraid of failure, because it's just something that teaches you what not to do, and that's cool. Or maybe not to do right now, right? So take chances. Be risky is what I'm hearing. Communication, yes. So I'm hearing this is actually to the universe, again, with the manifestation coming in here. Be clear in what it is that you want, also with yourself, because if you don't know what you want, like the goal you want to go for, you don't have to know exactly, right? You can't, like, if it's a person for a romantic relationship, you can't say they have to look like that exactly and be like that exactly and blah, 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 because people are deep. And there's going to be stuff that you can't comprehend to manifest, right? So it's not like that, but you still need to know, like, what is it that I want in love, for example, right? I want someone to show up. I want someone to be there for me. I also want them to have their own life. This needs to be a balance, right? And so on, like in terms of what you need in a relationship. And the same way, like if you're going out as an entrepreneur, starting your own thing, do you want to do it with someone else, like working together? What is the purpose of this? Are you like this guy? He's teaching the kids what's inside the apple. How does this work? How does life work? What's the purpose of you going out on your own, creating this? What do you want to learn people something, right? Or do you wanna invent stuff, right, to sell, something like that, something that people need maybe. So communication, be clear with yourself and with the universe. Enthusiasm, yes. I'm feeling it. I felt it from the beginning. This is great, you guys. Dill. Dill. I love it. So yeah, this is Dill. Shooting stars, you guys, again, with being clear with your wishes, and it's just there's a lot of enthusiasm with this. So I think that if you choose to go down this path, you can't not be enthusiastic about it. And of course, there's going to be some times that it's going to be hard, difficult, because it's a new path. Remember, you're going from an old energy to something new. And this is something you never tried before. So sometimes there's going to be bumps in the road, and it's okay. But overall, mainly, you're going to be enthusiastic about it. Camel. So the camel, before bearing and patience. We got patient again. Wow, you guys. What's forbearing? Forbearing. I gotta translate this word to get totally clear. Let's see. Sorry, you guys. What's that? No, that's not how it's spelled. Forbearing. Forbearing. Oh, okay. So it means that it makes sense with patience. It means that you're like, how can I use that as an example? Be spacious is kind of what I hear, right? When people, sometimes people act out because they're stressed. And, forbearing is being spacious with that, being like, oh, it's okay. You're stressed right now. I'm not going to take that on. Maybe you said something that you didn't mean, or, something like that. Yeah, that's beautiful. Cool, the camel here. Hope that makes sense. So we got, self-sabotage and truth. So definitely something coming in here with balance, with emotions. Water is representing emotion, fire is representing passion. So going down this road is going to give you balance with your emotion and your passion. I'm feeling like life purpose here, really, you guys. Self-sabotage, this card is here to tell you that be aware that you got a self-sabotaging pattern. So when something good is going on in your life, you got a tendency to self-sabotage. And this is definitely going to be something good. And it's definitely going to be something different than you're used to. And so be aware of the self-sabotaging pattern, right? Let's see with the love card, if you were asking for love. Give your relationship a chance. So yeah, this is pretty forward. If you chose this pile about staying in a relationship, give it a chance. Yes, you should stay. If you chose this pile with the thought of leaving a relationship, then it's yes, you should leave this. Well, I'm not saying yes, you should leave this. No, that's not correct. I'm saying if you leave this relationship, this is the path you have here. With the enthusiasm, something new. So I'm feeling like the relationship, if you're choosing this pile as should I leave, what happens if I leave my relationship? This is what happens. There's a transformation in the energy, and something new is coming up in all this adventure, right? So this relationship you're in is holding you back. If you choose that this is when you leave a relationship. If you chose, if I stay in my relationship, this is the path, and give your relationship a chance, right? So if you choose this for leaving a relationship, there's going to come a new relationship, and you're going to have to give it a chance, because again, with the self-sabotage, you are not being open to love. So if you chose this pile for leaving a relationship that you're in, there's going to come another relationship, and you have to give that a chance. You have to take it again. And patience, I'm hearing patience, very important, but also take risks. And the communication, yeah, important. So in relationships, right? Yeah. So choosing this path for whatever you put on this path, right? Staying in a relationship, leaving a job, staying at the job, or whatever. It's going to reveal some kind of truth, and it's going to give you some balance. But I'm feeling differently. I got a lot of vibes about life purpose here. So, pile number 2, that's what I got for you. If you like this video, it makes sense to you, please give it a thumbs up so we can get out to more people who can see this. Until next time, take care. Bye. Door number 3. So, if you haven't watched the intro, please go back and watch that, because I'm explaining in the intro how this video works. My words today are crazy, you guys. because this is not a normal video. You have to choose like 2 different piles, or you don't have to. I explained it in the intro. So door number 3 here. The feeling I got in my body is like agitation. So something is agitating you, or irritating you is what I'm feeling. I feel like a blocking. Maybe because like this is what you want, but you're stuck on the other side here. Can't get to there. So let's see. Begin here. Do not fear what travel brings. My dear, the moment is yours. Begin now here. Okay, taking the first step. Let's see what else we got. We got a card for love as well, but I'm going to do that in the end to make this more general. Dreams. What is this? Is this third eye chakra? We got 7 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Book, knowledge, Fox. To me, the Fox is about adaptation. Stork, bringing something new. Procrastination. Yes, that makes sense with the irritation, maybe, I think. Another dreams. I saw this when I shuffled, so I'm not that excited. Usually I'm like, oh my god, you guys. But I saw it when I shuffled, so yeah, procrastination, not doing what you really want to do. Like choice. So reconsider a commitment. You have the right to change your mind. Okay, maybe that is why I'm feeling irritated, and because you are in something, you said yes to something, but now that you're in it, you are feeling like, no, this is not for me, and like you changed your mind, but you just don't know how to say it. So there's a dream here, definitely with 2 cards that wants to come true, but you're procrastinating instead of just telling the truth and saying, hey, this, whatever I'm in right now, is not where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to go follow this dream here. Yes. Come to life. A change in the wind. This is more like a I'm feeling like this pile here is more like this is what you need to do right here. Like what the universe wants you to know. But I did specifically ask for you to be able to make a choice. So let's see when we get all the cards what they say. Keeping it in check. So pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. Yeah, so I'm feeling something with patience as well, that standing here, like feeling like you're with the procrastination, feeling here that you're procrastinating, so it's really you who makes you stagnate, but at the same time, you're not supposed to go too fast, which is kind of, yeah, so, okay, so what I'm hearing is if you choose this path here, what you need to realize is that you're going to feel stagnated and you're going to feel like you want it to go quicker because this is a dream of yours and you're finally going for it. So why is nothing happening? And it is, but you know, it takes time. She's coming to life here. She's painting with 1 color at a time, right? It takes time, and there's a lot of nuances, and there's a lot of different colors that need to come on, and you know, 1 color has to dry before you can paint with another, stuff like that, so you don't mix it up. So definitely patience, and I'm feeling like, come on, I want this dream, and now finally I'm going for it, so let it happen. And you know, shh is what I'm hearing. Chill. Expansion and a change in the wind. Yes. So if you choose this path, there's definitely going to be a change in the wind. There's going to be a change in your life. And there's going to be an expansion. So something is going to expand and evolve. And that's a good thing. And I hear that when first you've taken those few steps and things starts to expand and the changes, you're feeling the changes, you will be more calm and you will stop procrastinating and you will stop feeling stagnated. That's what I'm hearing. So what we got, these cards here. So the stork to me is bringing something new. Like usually it's shown like a baby, right? And baby can represent new beginnings. Let's put this over here. Fox is to me adapting, as I said. So many people, fox is like something shady, right? Something shady is going on. And definitely we can say that because there's here, pay attention to what's going on around you. There might be someone who is not, let's say, wishing you well. Someone who's not in it for your best, right? Someone who's in it for them, but not really supporting you. So be mindful of that might be going on. Book. So yeah, knowledge, a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn going down this path. And when we're following our dreams, like let's say you are out, you want to do your own business, right? You want to be, let's say you want to have a bookstore, right? So there's a lot of steps to having your own business, and there's a lot of things to learn, and things take time. And I see that when in the beginning you're going to get frustrated by this, because there's going to be a lot of resistance inside of you because it's a change, but also from the outside because there's so many new things to learn. So it's going to feel like an obstacle every time you come across it. So like accounting and buying books, selling them, finding customers, finding a place to have your little bookstore, rent, electricity is also something you're going to need, right? And heat in the store, you're going to have, if you have to have someone, hire someone in the store. So there's a lot of things, right? A lot of things, commercial, getting out to people, blah, blah, blah. And so there's a lot of obstacles like that. This is just an example, right? It's the same with love life. Maybe because you're changing your patterns, which is a good thing because you're attracting a new type of person, but that's going to get you a lot of, well, it's not obstacles, but it is challenges because you are new to this, because it's a new energy, right? But it's your dream relationship. This is really what you want, but it's going to take time to make it come to life, right? And you need to stop procrastinating, because whatever challenges is coming your way, if you're pushing it away, it's just going to take longer to make this dream come true. Yes. Let's take a look at these here. Knight of Pentacles. I love this. So Pentacles is a very steady energy, and the Knight is forward-moving energy. So he's the slowest knight in the set, but and he doesn't even have a horse. I don't know if the other guys have a horse in this set. I can't remember in this deck, but usually they have a horse. So he's pretty slow. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race is what I'm hearing. Again, you need to be patient with this dream. It's, it takes time. Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's usually Seven of Wands is kind of defending yourself, and again, kind of obstacle thing. But in this deck, it's overcoming the obstacles, right? So definitely, there's some good vibes here. I just think that the way you used to live life until now is kind of like, if I want something to happen, I'm going for it, and it's happening. Like that, right? So you're making things happen. So this dream that you procrastinated about, right? You're nervous about it, or you didn't know if it was possible. And if you go down this road, you're gonna go for the dream, right? If it's like in work, the work you want, or let's say you want to stay. Like, let's say you chose that this pile is if I stay at my workplace. Well, what is the dream at your workplace? Is it to get higher, right? To get promoted, right? So go for that dream, but it's gonna take time. If your dream, like if you chose this pile to be like stay in a relationship, well, it could be your dream relationship, but it's gonna take time to develop, right? If it's leaving a relationship, yes, then it's gonna get you to your dreams, but again, it's gonna take time, right? So it's slow moving energy here, but there's definitely expansion in this. So let's take a look at the romance cards for specific. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualization help bring you together. So if you're in a relationship and you chose this pile for staying, you can, I'm hearing communication and being honest about what it is you really want in a relationship. What are your dreams in a relationship? If you chose this pile for leaving a relationship, I'm hearing there's another person out there with this, where you can get this dream coming true, and you're kind of stuck where you are right now, and you can't get this dream with this person you're with right now. That's that stuck energy and procrastination, that you really actually do know this deep down inside, that this is not gonna work, but you have some kind of excuse for staying. So leaving this relationship will bring you down this path with going towards your dream, but it's gonna take time because there's an alteration in what you are a match to. So say that you're not a match to this dream right now, there's something you need to change inside yourself and heal, is what I'm hearing. But definitely, if you choose this pile, there's a change in the wind and there's an expansion. So regarding to whatever you chose this to represent. So pile number 3, that's what I got for you. I hope it made sense. If this resonates, please give the video a thumbs up so we can get out to more people who needs to hear this. And until next time, take care. Bye. Card number 4, door number 4. So if you haven't watched the intro, go back and watch that, because I explain how you can use this video, because it's not a normal video. It's somewhere where you need to pick 2 piles for which way to go. So I explain it in the intro. So if you have watched the intro, this is the door you picked. And to me, there's kind of a feeling of excitement, but also kind of scared. This feels like something like opening the door to a whole new world, something mysterious, and it's kind of like it's dark inside, and your eyes have to get used to the light in there, if that makes any sense. I'm feeling something spiritual as well, so let's see what it says. Three-eyed raven. As sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. Yes, that makes good sense, gotta say. Prepare for the unexpected. So taking this path will definitely be something new. Let's see what else it brings with it. So there's a romance card here specific for romantic relationships, or romantic, my language is totally off today. I don't know why, but I'm gonna take that last so we can make this a little more general if possible. So there's a card here, Angels and Masters. This is Soul Star chakra, family root chakra, forgiveness heart chakra, and we have soul healing, also a soul star chakra. So this going this path is definitely something that your soul wants to do, and there's a lot of healing here. We see all the chakras lighted up, and so it's going to be all your chakras, but definitely very predominant in the root chakra and in the heart chakra, with forgiveness and with family, and that can go together. Like for example, with the love language, like something to just also what I call false truth. I'm gonna make a video about that at one point, but it takes too long to explain here. But here with the scars and blockages and wounds and what needs to be healed is what I'm hearing, just to make it quick, because I don't want to make this video too long. Definitely soul healing here. I'm feeling life purpose, so yeah. Let's see what else we got. Sadness, I'm going to put that with forgiveness. Self-sabotage, okay, be aware of that. Wild, alchemy, wow, beautiful card, beautiful card. Trust in higher forces. Don't have room for all these cards. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Mirror guardian, take time to reflect, and what is already with you. I'm not happy with not being enough room to see all this. Just a second, I'm gonna take this. So, okay, so we know the chakras here, that healing. Sadness, so, okay, what I'm hearing here is going down this path, it's gonna bring a lot of sadness, but only because you are going within. You're going in the root chakra and you're going in the heart chakra and releasing all the pain that is in there. Be aware of self-sabotage during this journey. During this journey within, there might be something outside of you, like, for example, a relationship or friendships or family bonds that you might want to burn some bridges, and just be aware that you shouldn't. You want to burn bridges to push it away, but really it's going on inside of you, and it's just going to sabotage. It's going to create self-sabotage, because there's a lot more. When you burn bridges, there's a lot more you need to fix. So it's not just fixing you within, it's also fixing the relationship with another person, right? So this here is all about you, and you need to keep it within. Not meaning that you can't talk to people, but meaning that if you grew up with an alcoholic father, and you want to tell him off and be angry at him and tell him that he ruined your childhood, then start with doing this with yourself or with a therapist or a friend or something like that. Be mad, it's okay. Be angry, it's okay. But you probably are going to burn some bridges if you're going to tell them that, like, you ruined my life. Because from a soul perspective, you chose this father. And you chose him because there's something to learn here, and it's not fun, and it's not nice, and it's not all rainbows and glitter, but there's a lesson here. There's a lesson in every relationship and in every situation. So stay on your own island is what I'm hearing. I know that you might want to, like, point fingers at other people, saying that it's their fault, and it might be, for what you grew up in was not your fault, but as an adult, it is your responsibility to use the alchemy and change it, because alchemy is changing things. So there's a lot of change in this, going down this road, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough, and it's going to be hard work, but it's very, very rewarding. Take time to reflect. Look in the mirror, like, it's you. Stop pointing fingers at. Don't point fingers at other people, because again, they might have been the one inflicting the wound, but you're the adult now, and you're the one who's supposed to heal it. Okay, going within. So the challenge in taking this route is definitely to not point fingers, and it's going to be a big challenge, because you're going to feel like someone did this to you, right? And you want them to hold them responsible for the accountable. What you call that? You want to hold them accountable for their actions. And I understand, but this is you. This is your route. This is your road alone. You're not supposed to get people involved and pointing fingers and stuff and trap people, whatever. You're supposed to do this with yourself, is what I'm hearing. So trust in the higher forces and surround yourself with protective energy. I'm hearing that it's so important that you are with people who support you and who listen and who has the space for you. Because you're going to be so easily triggered down this road. And for that, you really need people who don't trigger you and who don't get triggered by what you say, right? Yeah. What is already with you. So I'm not feeling much about this text here. I'm feeling here, releasing the butterflies, right? Butterflies, transformations, releasing this here within. And I'm feeling again, actually, here with the heart chakra. So there's these kind of wheel thingies. I don't know if you can see it, like gears. So there's definitely something working underneath the surface as well when you take this road. Yeah, wow, this is cool. There's a wild side inside of you that wants to come out and up to the surface, and choosing this path is going to release that wild side. It's going to release you, actually. It's going to release the fire inside of you, and this is going to be great. You're going to be able to light up this light and see in the dark. So in the beginning, it will be very difficult, because there's a lot of scars and wounds and things that needs to be healed, but but it's also like that mystical feeling, like when you get past that, it's that, wow, this here is like epic. I'm so glad I did this, because it was a rough start, but there's definitely something deep here. Let's see with the romance. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is a work in your love life. So if you're in a relationship and you chose this pile as staying in a relationship, it is worth waiting for. And there's a lot here that you need to deal with on your own to make this grow. If you chose this pile as leaving a relationship, this is what you get. If you leave it, you're gonna ignite a very deep self-development journey here by leaving this partner. And it's not going to be easy. There's going to be a lot of obstacles. Let's say you've been together like 30 years and have children and always lived together. And now you have to go out on your own to find out where to live and how to do this, and what about the children, and maybe the ex isn't as a very great ex, like you get fights or whatever, but there is something here. But setting yourself free and opening a door into something very mysterious and deep and transforming is what I'm hearing. Very, very transforming. And then there's another partner out there where that's worth waiting for. Because when you get out on the other side, there's this transformation you need to go through to get to a place where you're a match for this partner. And yeah. So choosing this path won't be easy, I gotta tell you, and it's up to you. There's a lot of transformation here, but there's also a lot of work in that transformation. And you're gonna need assistance, help, support, everything you can. So get a good support system, like friends or family, or or a therapist maybe, if there's something here you need to, because of the heart chakra and the root chakra with family and forgiveness and sadness. So there's definitely something that needs to be dug out, you might say. So, like, if for example you chose this as a job, well, if it's a job, staying in a job, this is what will happen. If you're choosing, like, okay, I want to try this new job, then this is what will happen. So yeah, pile number 4. I hope this makes sense, and I hope you can use it. And if it resonates, please give the video a thumbs up so we get out to more people who needs to hear this. Until next time, take care. Bye. Door number 5. So if you haven't watched the intro, go back and watch that, because I explain how you use this video, because it's not like a normal pick a pile video. It's when you got something to choose from. But go watch that intro, and well, you can use it in other ways as well. I'll explain it in the intro. So if you haven't watched that, go back and watch it and come back to this one. So if you have watched the intro, this door here, I gotta say, like, before shuffling and everything like that, I had this feeling like all that glitters isn't gold, right? That is something deceiving here. And I'm not sure why I have this feeling. This could be how you're feeling, or this could be like what's behind the door, right? But I did see some of the cards. I shuffled not all of them at all, but some of them, and they don't seem deceiving at all. So I'm very curious, actually, what's down this road if you take this path. Let's say what this card says. The Odyssey, take in the beauty of country lands and botany, flowers and plants, Explore the wonder like a gypsy's traveler's odyssey. I'm still not feeling it, you guys. I don't know. So we got 3 cards on romance specifically, but I want to keep this as general as possible, so we're going to do that last. Let's see. So we got some tarot. Let's do that first. Ace of Swords, new beginning. Ace of Cups, new beginning. 9 of Pentacles, okay. Usually this card depicts like a strong, independent woman, but in this deck, to me, it's feeling of something lacking. Like that last pentacle is lacking. Like you want to get to 10 of Pentacles, right? That is the goal. And this is 9, so there's something lacking here. And having a bag over the head, not seeing things clearly. I feel like she's kind of trapped in the garden. She want to maybe go out and explore, but if she can't have both ways is what I'm hearing. So she's kind of stuck in the garden. And justice. Balancing things. And so what I'm hearing is if you choose this path for something justice related, like going to court or like child support or getting divorced and, you know, getting what is owed to you, whatever, you're going to get justice served is what I'm hearing. Either way, really this path is totally, like we got 2 new beginnings. We got Cups, which represents feelings. We got Sword that represents the mental, but also the truth. And this deck represented with Fire, which is transformation. And the Wolf, to me, is like, you can be the lone wolf or you can be the wolf running with the pack, but also something missing. This is weird, you guys. Kind of curious about to see what else we got here. Is this video kind of dark to you? Is it just me? There we go. Don't know what happened. I don't hope it's dark to you. Anyways, hopefully I fixed it. So let's see what else we got. We got Snake, shed old skin. So going down this path is definitely going to make you shed old skin. Yeah, makes sense with the new here. Drum, dream and journey. Going for your dreams is what I'm hearing. Time. Yeah, okay, so this was a long way coming. Schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time for your life. Yeah, no, I'm feeling like this here, this new beginning, this road wants to be taken. It's still your decision though, right? But it's in your destiny, kind of, is what I'm seeing. Because I'm seeing here with the gears that it was planted, but still you have free will. Ask for help. Receiving is an act of generosity. I'm feeling kind of actually, the reason that I might feel this deceptive energy is that, you know that feeling, is this too good to be true, right? So going down this path for some of you might, before you go down it, feel like, I don't know, you know, this seems a little off. This is, I don't know. You know that feeling? But you know there's definitely going to be something new. I'm just not sure that it's going to be satisfying actually. But again, it's in your line with the time here. In your, you know, destiny, kind of like one of the roads you can take. Get help. Ask for help. I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to put that down here. Man holding a heart. Pick. Maintain self-worth and self-esteem. Sacred Fool. Wow, this is a really weird pile, I gotta say, guys. I'm so feeling that energy of not knowing and kind of being a disappointment also, kind of. Like this looks so good, right? But going through the door, there's some kind of disappointment here. I don't know, guys. Sometimes we have to go through stuff to get the tools for it somewhere further in our life. So that might be why I see this time that it's in your timeline or destiny line, because going down this path might be disappointing, but there's tools there. There's something you need to shed, right? And there's some new beginnings here. There's definitely something to learn, but I don't feel it's satisfying. Something's missing. But that might be the lesson, to go down this road to figure out what is missing, so you know what you need for the next like, let's say we have a man holding a heart here. So let's say it's a relationship, right? You don't know if you should choose this guy. So if you choose, like, let's say this pile says you should choose him, but it turns out to be unsatisfying. So like 6 months down the road, you're like, this is not. I had my new beginning, but it's not. I'm not satisfied. So that the lesson in that is that in this relationship, you will learn what you need to be satisfied, so that you know for the next guy, you know. But this could be anything. It's you know before you pick this pile what this was supposed to represent. Sacred Fool. So I'm kind of feeling like being held like a fool, like someone's fooling you. I don't know. Wait, what? Okay, so it's kind of a feeling of being played, if you can say it like that. Yeah. So maintain self-worth and self-esteem. So, it's something here is telling me like a narcissist. So that narcissists usually, like in relationships, start with love bombing, and they're going to give you everything you need and this new beginning, and they're going to be so fantastic and full of fire and passion and emotion, and really that inside they're a broken person, and they're not able to give love. They're just showing you this and giving you this so you can give them something in return. But there's definitely a lot to learn from a narcissist, or 100%. But being in a kind of relationship with a narcissist, because you learn so much about yourself. But the thing is that the person breaks you down, right? So I don't see you get broken down. I see you get disappointed. So I think that if it's like a narcissist, let's say that, you're strong enough to see through it and get through it to the other side. But there's something here like feeling like, I want to give it a chance and I'm not sure. And I don't know if that's a red flag, or, he has a good excuse for it, whatever, right? Let's see what the love card says here. Romantic feelings, children, and getting to know each other. So this is definitely just positive. Gonna get this tarot here that wants to talk. See if we can get some more messages. So romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Children. Your love life is being affected by children and getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. So let's say you chose this pile as if staying in a relationship, then if you stay there, there's still these romantic feelings. And if you don't already have children, there might be children, and you still have levels to learn about each other. So more depths, there's still more depths that you need to know about each other. If this is a pile, if you chose this pile for leaving a partner, there's someone else out there where you can get these romantic feelings and this new beginning. And again, they might have children, or you might get children together, and it's definitely something about getting to know each other. But I also feel like it's not enough. There's that. But I really feel like you either way, you have to, like, you chose this pile for whatever, if it's staying in a relationship or if it's leaving a relationship. Like, staying in a relationship, it won't be enough. It's not satisfying. Leaving the relationship will get you into another relationship that's not satisfying. You have to go through that relationship that isn't satisfying, because you need to learn what satisfies you. That doesn't mean there isn't love there. That doesn't mean, like, it doesn't have to be a narcissist at all. It could be a good guy, or a woman for that matter, but, and the fool here is, it could be you playing yourself a fool because you're not honest with yourself and what you really need in a relationship. Yeah. So I'm thinking like you chose this pile. So if it's regarding to relationships, like I'm not sure. Like, okay, if you already know what you need and what isn't getting you satisfaction, then you learned your lesson. Then you don't have to go through this. But like, if you don't know, if you're just kind of staying in something and you're like, I'm not happy, and you don't know why you're happy, then you haven't learned the lesson. Because there's some needs that you have for a relationship that isn't being fulfilled. And let's say you're single right now, and you're got this guy or girl that you're interested in, and you say, what if I go down that path with this person? Then they are here to teach you that what you need, right? Yeah. So if it's not a romantic thing, I'm just seeing that. I don't know. I might want to choose another pile. Like if it's a move across the country, or just somewhere, a move, for example. Yeah, it would be a new beginning, but it would be unsatisfactional. And there would be learnings in this, but again, I feel like with this card, I just felt like there's something like all that glitters isn't gold. The grass isn't necessarily greener on the other side. So yeah. So you know what you asked for here. So whatever, how it resonates, that's how it's, yeah. Because I don't know what you asked for. Let's see if we can get like this bonus card here. Okay. Two of Cups and King of Cups. Yes. I'm just actually getting confirmed that you need to know what you don't want to need what you want. You need to know what you're missing to need what you want, what you need, right? So this here is when you find out, when you're, say, done fooling yourself and missing out on what you really need. Like, it's a 9 out of 10, and that's crazy, because I actually just made a post about that not too long ago on my Danish side. I have a Danish side where I do therapist things and stuff like that, also kind of spiritual. But I was writing about that you shouldn't settle for a 9 out of 10 relationship. So that doesn't mean that it has to be 100%. It doesn't mean that it has to be perfect. But 9 out of 10, like 10 out of 10 is like all your basic needs met. So what do you need? Like physical affection? Do you need gifts? That's a love language. Do you need to see them every day? Do you need to have to, is it a match sexually? Do you need to be the woman in the kitchen and he's the man bringing home the bacon? Or do you need it more to be like equal? Whatever is your specific needs. And it doesn't have to be 10 needs, but it's like 10 out of 10, 10 is the highest. So if you have a 9 out of 10, like this is a 9 out of 10, there's something missing, and you're settling because you're saying like, well, I have the 9. There's just a 1 that's missing. Well, yeah, that 1 that's missing is making you miserable inside. There's something missing. So you might be happy and fine and everything like that, and you're not honest with yourself. You're playing yourself a fool, but because you're not honest with yourself with that one thing that's really missing, that could make this relationship a 10-10. And if you're honest with yourself, you can be honest with your partner and say, hey, I really need this. Like, it gives me so much joy and satisfaction if I can be the one, you do work and I take care of the house, right? I cook your food, I do the shopping, I do the cleaning. I love that. I would love that. How do you feel about that? And maybe your husband or wife is like, oh my God, I thought you never asked. I really love that too, but I thought it was too stereotypical, so I wouldn't ask that from you, right? So there might be something to say, but not as long as you're not honest with yourself. Not as long as like painting that picture of, oh, this is all great. Like, let's put some pink roses on this, and that's great. Like bright colors, it's great. Everything's great. Shh, no, shut up. I'm sorry, but I need to say that. Like, there's something here that wants to come out. And when I'm looking at this 9 and a 10, we have 2 1s here. So sword for truth and cups for emotions. So I'm feeling like, and fire for passion. So either your 1 missing is emotional, something emotional, romantic feelings, or you're not getting the affection in the way that you need, or it's passion. Like sexual energy, for example, or flirting and being romantic. Or it could be some kind of truth that you need to tell. There's some secret or underlying something that you need to tell your partner. Like, that's if you're in a relationship, right? So I'm not saying that this doesn't work out. Like there's definitely learning here, lessons here, and there is the opportunity to get that balance and get that yin and yang, but something like shed old skin, something has to go, right? Maybe the relationship, but maybe maybe you holding back is the thing that needs to let go, right? Because these 3 cards here on the romance is all positive. Yeah, and this is what you can get. Like if you're honest and get a 10-10 relationship working for that, you can get this 2 of cups, and this like King of Cups is the highest within the emotions, right? The highest level of emotions, and being honest and can give each other what you need. So yeah, it's kind of 2 energies in this pile. It's kind of like that deceptive energy, but also like if you really want to be honest with yourself, there might be something here that's very valuable actually. And I see actually with this time here card, it's about time. It's about time you're being honest with yourself actually. It's about time you're being honest with what you really want, and is it what you're getting where you are? If not, then what can you do to change it, right? Yes. So door number 5. I hope this makes sense to you. If it resonates, please give the video a thumbs up so we get out to more people who needs to hear this. And until next time, take care. Bye. Door number 6, right? Let me count just a second. Yes, door number 6. So many options, so many opportunities. Anyhow, if you haven't watched the intro, go back and watch that because I explain how to use this video, because it's not like a normal pick a card video. If you have watched the intro, we'll come to door number 6. So let's see if you go down this path, what will happen. And I'm feeling a lot of peace in this card here. I'm feeling a lot of freedom, and I'm feeling like, you know, that sigh, that release kind of thing. That's what I'm feeling. There's no ceiling, right? So yeah, everything is possible is what I'm hearing. There might be some mountains to climb, but it's nothing compared to the freedom that you're going to get going down this path. So let's see. A distant kiss in a prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. Aww. So maybe that's a message from someone. Let's see. I got a card for the romantic parts, but I want to keep it as open as possible for any kind of message coming through. So I'm gonna take that last. So let's see what else we got. We got single-mindedness. Choose your own path and what is best suited to you. So going down this path will help you, teach you to be better at choosing what's good for you. Where you need to be, acknowledge how you are feeling, have faith the universe will take care of the current concern by providing the best possible outcome for all involved. Yes, I think they go great together, like go within, figure out what's good for you, what's best for you, what's right for you, right? What is your truth, right? And then act accordingly. Follow your truth is what I'm hearing. A lot of blue here also with the throat chakra, and throat chakra is about truth. Speaking of truth, let your personality shine. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. So I'm feeling here like choosing this path would really make you shine your light. Like you're going to stop. I'm not sure you're going to stop comparing yourself, because we all do that. But you're going to be better at not comparing yourself. You're going to be better at just being you. Stand stronger in yourself is what I'm hearing. Diving to new depths. Wow, there's a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you're feeling about your current situation. So walking down this path will definitely make a deep dive into you. A lot of self-development here. I'm gonna have to move these because there's a lot of cards. Okay, seeing both sides. Take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective. So going down this path is actually going to teach you to be more empathic and to be better at being objective in situations. So it's going to provide you with some tools to be better at communicating and be better at when there's a struggle or something, a quarrel, anything like that, that you're going to be better at looking at from not only your side, like your part, but also seeing the other person's side of things. And therefore it's easier to not misunderstand each other, right? It's easier to solve the conflict. Surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So walking down this path will help you surrender denial. It would help you see people as they are and not as you wish them to be. It will help you to see situations as they are and not as you wish them to be. Sometimes we hear things like we want to hear them, right? So walking down this path, going deeper within and standing stronger in yourself and healing some of those blockages that you have with you will help you hear what it is really people are saying, see who they really are and not who you want them to be. And we got surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. So, yeah, and that makes so much sense to me because this card here, it's so much freedom, it's peace, it's quiet, it's that, it's really, I get the feeling of this pile, really just feeling yourself, being you, and just, it's not like I want to say fuck the world. It's not like that. It's like I'm withdrawing. I'm doing me, filling my own cup so I have something to give to the world, right? It's such a neutral and peaceful way of doing it. There's no hostility. There's no, I'm mad at you, so I'm gonna just avoid you or not talk to you. It's more like this situation here is not serving me. I feel like I'm feeling that this isn't a match for me, so I'm just going to remove myself from this situation or this person. This person, right? So you're going to be very good at feeling yourself and what you need in a situation. Book, yeah, knowledge. There's a lot of knowledge in this, down this path is what I'm feeling. Definitely, so much to learn. And so much time to do it in is actually what I'm feeling. Conscious connections, yes, makes so much sense. Like again, you're saying that this is not a match, so I'm removing myself from this person or this relationship, being very conscious about what it is that I want and what I need in a relationship, that being romantic, but also friends and family and in a workplace and stuff like that. What am I a match to? What is a match to me? What is it that I really need? Right? Being conscious about everything actually in your life and choosing instead of just ending up somewhere, right? Like I know we have to make money to make ends meet and to get food on the table, but you still have the choice of what kind of job it should be, right? You want this because it gives you a lot of money, or you want the other job that's going to give you this freedom, right? So yeah, like if you pick this pile as a job offer, this is really like, to me, I would choose that. I would always choose freedom and calm and balance over money, right? Like maybe there's another place that I can make more money, but I want to be at peace. I don't want to be stressed. And the same with relationships, right? I can't have any relationship just because. I have people in my life because I choose them, because because it's significant to me, and I don't have many people in my life exactly because I want quality and not quantity. And to me, that's actually, that just gives it a higher. When you say that, like when I choose you, to be in my life, that's very significant because I don't choose very many people. And I think that I feel that if someone choose me for being a significant person in their life, it's going to have a lot of value to me, right? It's going to hold a lot of value to me because they choose me out of not having a lot of people. They want me, right? Acceptance, yes. I'm so into this pile, you guys. I want to be in this energy all the time. Acceptance and forbearing. We just had that in another pile about being spacious and saying, it's okay, you're stressed. Totally okay over there. I'm not gonna take that personal, stuff like that. Like there's this calm, and we have the eyes here and something glowing. Could be the third eye, could be the crown chakra, right? But really feeling, going in and feeling what is true for you and live your truth, right? Beautiful. Universal light. This just keeps getting better and better, I gotta say, really. This I don't know what the topic is for you picking this pile, but it's going down this path is calm. It's going within. It's being true to you. It's universal light, upgrading, healing, finding more grounding, more calm, and more like finding more you, like more stability in you is what I'm feeling. Let's see here. Courage. Love it. Beautiful card. So it's going to bring a lot of courage with you. And I love this. Like she's jumping out of him, right? He hasn't seen her yet, but she's like, oh my God, she's about to pounce him. And he's ready. He's ready for all the demons that from lurking in the dark that he hasn't seen yet. He's ready because he's calm, right? He's like, we can't all be calm all the time. Like not even monks, right? So but the thing is, like when you have this as a baseline, it's so much easier to recognize when something is not calm, right? So if you're stressed all the time, or if you're always in dramatic relationships, you can't see the red flags because it's always up in the air. It's always disturbing energy. So when it's calm, like the calm waters, you will recognize almost like how do you say that in English? You will recognize when someone throws a pebble in the water, right? Because it's disturbing. So he's so ready. He's so ready to meet his demons. Not that he wants to, but he's ready because he's calm. He's always with keeping the light on because he's calm. So when they come up to the surface, it's so much easier to deal with these demons, right? With these inner demons. This path is great. So we got Two of Pentacles, balance, yes. The Emperor, so sitting very majestically in your masculine energy, and I'm feeling like taking the leadership of your life. Actually, it's so much easier also to know what you want, what you really truly want and desire when you have this calm, right? And when you follow your dreams consistently, like this is what I want in relationships. If it's not a match, I'm gonna remove myself. This is what I want where I live. If it's not a match, I need to find what is a match. This is what I want for a workplace. If this is not a match, I'm gonna find what is a match, right? I'm gonna remove myself from the places that isn't a match to go find what is a match. And I'm gonna keep looking until the match is there. I'm not gonna settle for anything, right? That's what I'm feeling here. He wants the best of the best. Two of Swords. So it's going to be, yeah, we had that already with I think was it Surrender, Denial, and Seeing Both Sides. Yeah, Seeing Both Sides. So again, unconscious connections. It's going to be so much easier to disagree with people because you don't really care. You accept, and you're going to be a match to people who's also accepting of you thinking something different. So it's not going to be a quarrel. You're not going to get into a discussion. You're going to be curious about what the other person thinks about a situation. And even like with strangers or whoever you could get into a conversation with, that a person you didn't choose, someone who isn't a conscious connection, a friend or a romantic relationship or whatever you choose to have in your life. You can get into an argument with a stranger, right? Or your cousin's husband or a wife, whatever. Or a co-worker. So the thing is that you're still gonna be, because you're so calm and your baseline is so calm, that you're going to be so good at debating. It's not going to be a discussion, even though the other person is trying to make it. It's going to be a debate, because you're so good at feeling, okay, this is not for me, I'm going to withdraw, right? You're going to be so good at putting down boundaries and saying, this is not for me, I'm going to go over here, right? Yeah, King of Pentacles, beautiful. The Pentacles is the stable, most stable energy in the, and we have it here as well in the tarot, and he's sitting there on his throne, like the Empress, and I feel like if you're, how do you say that? If you're anxious or if you're nervous or anything about the physical aspect, meaning like money and stuff like that, if you choose this path, right, it could be like, for example, a job that doesn't give as much money, but like it's something you really want to do. This card is telling me you don't worry about the money. It's gonna come in. You're not gonna need anything. You're not gonna. Then maybe you're gonna move to a place that's much cheaper, or you're, I don't know, moving in with someone else that's gonna make it much cheaper as well, or whatever, something's it's gonna come to you. It's not gonna be a struggle with money, is what I'm hearing. You're gonna be fine. So you can choose this path, and you don't have to worry about the money. Yes. So see the relationship card here. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, it's saying. So in the other piles, I have been saying that if you chose this pile for staying with a person, like I divided it, if you chose for staying and chose for leaving a relationship, right? So if you chose this pile for staying with a person, there's going to be a lot of calm, and there's going to be balance, and you're going to learn about this. You're going to be better at communicating, is what I'm hearing. Reconciliation to me is the energy that you started out with is going to come back. I don't know how, because this is a general reading, but a solution is going to occur. So if this is you choosing, if this pile has the theme of leaving a person, yeah, that's going to be a lot of calm. This is going to bring to you so much like freedom and joy and happiness and calm. And there's going to be a person that, well, this card can also talk about past life. So it doesn't have to be someone you met in this lifetime, but it's a soulmate, right? Someone coming into your life. Yeah. I gotta say, this is my favorite of them all. I really love this pile, and ooh, I'm so glad this was the last one, because I can be in this energy then for some time. Because this is so nice. I'm so chill and calm. That's so cool. So you guys, this is pile number 6. And if it made sense to you, please give this video a thumbs up so we get out to more people who needs to hear this. And until next time, take care. Bye.